Oh boy. I don't know exactly how to start this video, guys. I truly don't. Um, if you guys can tell, I don't have my normal voice. I I am done with Callisto Protocol. I'm done. And what I mean by I am done, I mean I literally uninstalled the game. Now, I will have within the next few days Callisto Protocol gameplay part 5, and it's almost 3 hours long. I got to the boss. I got to the final boss, and the game crashed again. It Callisto Protocol has had to have at least crashed for me 11 times. I mean, I think I was keeping track for a while. I think it's crashed at least 11 times. The game, as you guys know, when I was streaming it for the past couple weeks, here and there, the game had frame rate problems, so the pixels were constantly popping in and out. There was creatures popping in and out, delaying. Sound was off. The button that said it was for dodging incoming melee attacks was completely unresponsive. The game was frustrating. I am just befuddled that Callisto Protocol was made by the same people that did the original Dead Space trilogy. Like, if you asked me which should I play, Dead Space 1, 2, and 3 or Callisto Protocol, I would definitely say Dead Space 1, 2, and 3. Even though I and many others did not like Dead Space 3, I would have rather played Dead Space 3 again than play Callisto Protocol. Callisto Protocol tests your patience. Tests your patience. Test your patience. I just. You can't run around. There's no side quest. There's no open world element. It is extremely linear. It just forces you to either be stealthy and then kill some enemies or just go guns blazing. There's no side objectives. There's no options to do anything. The enemy AI is either extremely overpowered and OP. I mean, I tried to play it on easy mode and I was being demolished. I'm not bad at single player games. The game is just bad. The UI is garbage. To navigate the menus is a terrible nightmare. It takes 5 seconds to load weapons. It takes 8 seconds to load health. And by the way, for whatever reason, while you're loading weapons, you can move. But when you're trying to put a syringe of health into you, you're stuck in your mobile and you can't move for 5 to 8 seconds while you're trying to fight a boss. That is stupid game design. It makes no logical sense when a gigantic 3,000-pound ram zombie thing is coming at you and you have to be stationary in order to have a health injector going into you for 8 seconds. It is obnoxious and annoying, and it's poor game design. And I know I said this a lot in my live streams and a lot in my videos for Callisto Protocol, but this game is poor. This game has poor game design. There is so much wrong with it. And I was hoping for another great, thrilling horror game. Like, I would rather go replay Alien Isolation for the 7th time, because I love that game and I love the Alien franchise. I would rather play Alien Isolation from 2014 for the 7th time. I know I've played it 6 times through. I know. It's really bad, but I like that. It's a good game. It makes logical sense. The encounters make sense. How you progress and how you get things makes sense. Why is it that in Callisto Protocol I get the assault rifle last and I get a shotgun first? Like, you don't even get that in Bioshock. Bioshock, you don't get the shotgun until like halfway through the game. But in Callisto Protocol, it is literally the second weapon that you're handed. And then you get a more powerful shotgun later on, still before you get the assault rifle. So weapon balancing is out the wazoo. It costs way too much to unlock things. You have very limited inventory space, and that's annoying. I'm confused of what this game was trying to be. Was it trying to be Dead Space 4 and they just didn't want to call it that for whatever reason? Guys, I hate this game. I hate it. In part 4 and in part 5 will be out soon, like I said. It's almost a 3-hour video, so you can watch me rant and rage at this game. And at the very end, you literally can watch me be at the final boss towards the end of the video, and the game crash, and me just rage quit, and I literally uninstall the game. It befuddles me that the game developers know there's all these bugs and problems with the game, whether it's frame rates, the game not being able to run at 60 FPS. I was trying to stream it one time for you guys, and it said it was running at 60 FPS, and then it literally dropped to 25. Like, this is a single player game. Why is it there all these bugs and glitches and crashes and whatnot in a single player game? Now, if it was a multiplayer game only, like, for example, Apex Legends, and you had crashing and whatnot, that I could understand. But Callisto Protocol is a single player game, and it's a linear game. It's not an open world game. It doesn't have side quests. And if you ended up buying the deluxe edition, where it comes with the story expansion packs that are supposed to come out sometime in 2023, wow. I got to the point in the story where I figured out what caused the outbreak on Black Iron Prison. I know the backstory. I will probably, just for my own sanity, watch the ending cutscene on someone else's YouTube channel. But I am not going to play through it again. I got it on sale for $45, the $60 version. I'm so happy I did not spend $70 or $80, $90, whatever it is for the deluxe and higher up editions, because this game does not deserve it. It doesn't deserve it. And it's making me question me pre-ordering the games that I've already pre-ordered. Like, I'm considering canceling the games that I was planning to cover in 2023 because of these things. Because of this game and its bugs and glitches and issues, I'm seriously considering canceling some pre-orders. And I know there's probably some people out there like, you should never pre-order again. You should wait. Well, I'm a YouTube creator. I'm a YouTube content maker. I stream games so that you guys see them. But I also am a human being, and I do have other things I'd like to spend my money on. The next major game I'm going to be covering that's brand new in 2023 is going to be called Deliver Us Mars. I believe that's supposed to come out in either February or March, so I'll be, doing that. Now that I'm done with Callisto Protocol, my energy is going to be focused on more Battlefield stuff. I might cover Call of Duty again. I haven't played Call of Duty forever because I'm so sick of Shoot House. I know Shipment's being added in sometime soon. I will probably go back and continue playing BioShock, the trilogy. I know I finished BioShock already, so I'll probably do BioShock 2 and BioShock Infinite / BioShock 3 for you guys. Probably should do some Destiny 2 stuff. I know there's a new season. I haven't bothered touching it because I'm just bored of Destiny 2. I'm kind of waiting for Lightfall. No pun intended on my hat. I just realized I'm wearing a Destiny 2 hat. You're like, you're bored of Destiny 2 and you're wearing the hat? I'm so bored of the seasonal model, and like the new season just doesn't interest me to play. Like, even if I do play Destiny 2, the new season, whatever it is, season 19, season of the, what is it, Seraph or whatever, I'm like, I don't care about the dungeons. I don't care about the raids. So I'm going to play through the story portion. I might get, some of the exotics. But that's about it. Honestly, guys, Callisto Protocol, it's not just a disappointment. It's an insult to the people that made the original Dead Space trilogy. And if they make a Callisto Protocol 2 and 3 or whatever, and they turn this into a franchise, I'm not going to buy them. I'm not going to buy them. I'm not going to pre-order them. I'm not covering them here on the channel. They fucked up. They flubbed up. There's no other way to say that. This game is bad, and I hate it with every fiber of my being. I mean, I shouldn't have to literally almost have a sore throat because I was raging so much. I mean, I was cursing at the game, and I wish I could show you this, but I literally took my Xbox controller and I put it, I was so mad that not only did I throw my controller, I literally threw my controller at the wall. I don't do this on purpose. But I was so infuriated with the game's bugs, crashes, and whatnot that I literally threw my controller at the wall and it went behind my desk setup here. And then I actually took my controller and I smashed it into my desk, and I have a dent in my desk. No joke. I literally have a dent in my desk. If you want my honest opinion, if you can survive frame rate drops, constant crashes, stuttering, the game stutters. There's a portion in part 2 when I was playing, it's within the first 2 hours of the game, where the game was stuttering. It was like, it like, I am just befuddled. And I know the game developer said they're going to put out a patch to fix this, but you know what? You don't ever hear any other companies putting out a single player game and having all these problems. Like, really? It makes me want to pre-order Jedi Survivor. Like, should I pre-order Star Wars Jedi Fallen and Jedi Survivor? Should I pre-order that now? Because I'm sorry, but Callisto Protocol has left a sour taste in my mouth. It has left a sour taste in my mouth, and it has made it where, again, I'm cautious as to buying into franchises that are new that I don't know if they're going to work or not. Okay, at least we know most of the time. Call of Duty, Battlefield, Halo, Destiny, the big IP games, we know for a fact that generally those games are going to work on launch. And if they don't, and they have a couple problems, that they'll get ironed out within a week or so. This game has been out for almost 3 weeks. They've put out one small patch, and I'm still having problems. So, for those of you guys that made this game and thought it was good to release it in this state, you guys are high, and you guys are naive and stupid and dumb, and you guys don't know how to make a good single-player game. And if you are wanting my honest opinion, I can't recommend ever buying this game. I don't care if you guys buy it $60, $45, $30, $15 in 5 years when it's on sale or whatever. I can't recommend this game. I can't recommend this game for people that are wanting a good horror game, a good single player game, a good action adventure stealth game. I don't know who this game was tailored for, but it's not meant for the consumer. This game needed another year or so in the oven. No pun intended. But I'm just befuddled, guys. I'm befuddled that Callisto Protocol. This was one of the games that I was extremely excited for and extremely hyped for playing this year in 2022. And it's not just a letdown, it is a gigantic disappointment, and it's a heartbreak to realize that, you know, not every game is perfect, and this game definitely is not. Guys, if I had to give this game, the Callisto Protocol, a score, I'd have to probably give it a... Where do I rate this? I'm going to be slightly generous, even though I don't think it deserves it. I'm going to give the Callisto Protocol a 2 out of 10. It had some fun moments. I thought the story was really cool. The first hour or so, the game's really enjoyable. The longer you play it, though, the more you're going to hate it. So that's going to be a wrap for me, guys. This has been my review and a rant of the Callisto Protocol. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you guys on the next video or stream. Bye, guys. I can't wait to play something that's a little less rage-inducing. Lord help me if any other single-player games come out that are this irritating.